Beer time, baby. I got a beer. And I'm no longer at my country estate. I'm back in the city. Oh, where the planes fly over and make no noise at all. None at all. Anyway, I am drinking out of my Matt's pint today from Guaranteed Rate. My buddy the Matts. Both this Matt and this Matt are buddies of mine. Good guys. Um, and they also helped my daughter get a mortgage on a house in Chicago, which is not easy these days. So, anyway, what about the beer, Rich? What about the beer? Well, the beer is from Three Sheeps, uh, and it says Oktoberfest, a Märzenbier, which they wrote in the German spelling. I'll show you guys that. The Märzenbier. Okay. Here, I'll show you the sides of it. Three Sheeps. It's got all the cool stuff, the beer barrels, the German dudes, the pretzels, the music, the steins, etc., etc., etc. Um, I like Marzens, so I'm pretty happy with that. This says blue and white, almost as Wisconsin as green and gold. I imagine, well, blue and white is the color of the colors of Oktoberfest usually. Um, 5.5% alcohol by volume. Three Sheeps Brewing out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I remember growing up, we would go drive from the Illinois. We were fibs. If you were wondering what that is, ask someone from Wisconsin what a fib is. So we would drive up, and they would have this billboard. Every time I saw it, I was like, and it shows a man surfing in Sheboygan. I guess they have a specific shape of the lake bed there that when the waves do come rolling in, they come in quite big. Maybe not Hawaii big, but well, we're the Midwest. You know, our surfing can be a little shorter. It's okay. Anyway, for years I wanted to go up to Sheboygan and surf, but that would require one, knowing someone in Sheboygan, and two, having a surfboard in the Midwest, which, as a poor boy growing up in Chicago, surfing was not really on my radar. So, anyway, let's give this thing a pour into the fabulous mats. Ooh, look at this color. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And no drips. Oh, look at how pretty this beer is. Oh, my goodness. Let's swap hands so I can put this away so it doesn't blow away. Oh, look at how beautiful and amber that is. So gorgeous. So red almost. Oh, so gorgeous. Now let's give this thing a sniffing glass. Ooh, ooh. I am intrigued. That smells really good. Um, as I said, I do like a Märzenbier. So, well, let's tuck in. Um, it smells just like a classic Marzen. Nothing else extra mixed in. It just smells like a really good example of a beer that I really, really like. Ugh. And I really, really have a problem with my lips sometimes. Anyway, let's tuck in and see what it's like. Wow, that's a little bit bolder than most of the Marzens or Oktoberfests that I've had. That has quite an interesting flavor at the end of the swallow. It's very different from other Marzens I've had. Very different from other Oktoberfests beers that I've had. Go back in. It's nice and smooth. It lays on the tongue nice. And then after the swallow is where you get a big burst of flavor, or even towards the end of the swallow. Um, let me see if I can describe what that big burst of flavor is, because it's not coming to me very easily. So let's go back in. Whew, it is really just an effect of the beer. I do not know what else they put in their marzen, but it is not coming off like a classic marzen. Um, I can't tell if it's a spice or if it's a hop, and I'm thinking it's more of a spice, but it's there at the very end of the flavor. This distinct occurrence of flavor that I can't narrow down. I just can't. And I'm usually pretty good at that. I haven't talked about it here on these videos, but I like to cook. I am one of the rare individuals that can actually taste things mentally before I've ever tasted it in my mouth. Uh, I can think about the flavors and how they would combine and things like that. It makes me a really nice cook to sample some of my wares. But it also, it translates well into my tasting this stuff and trying to analyze it. Um, I like doing that. Not all restaurants enjoy that, especially if they have like a professional chef. If you're sitting there trying to figure out what's in their food, they get sort of pissy about it. So anyway, going back in, let's get another taste there. That is a very nice beer. I am going to finish this beer. What's left of it? Geez, I've already drank like half of it. Although it is only a 12 ouncer, so it didn't really take up that much room in the pint glass. But let me show you this can again, because I really do enjoy can art when it is special and fun. And this is special and fun. I wish that Three Sheeps would put their artist's name on the label the way that Pipeworks does. I think there's one other brewery that I've done that where they have the artist's name on the can. I do enjoy that because the can art, it's a lost thing. You know, people used to have all sorts of interesting things on their cans, and it just sort of went the way of the dodo, if you know what I mean. Anyway, if I saw this in a store, would I pick it up? Heck yeah! This is good. This is good beer. Almost as Wisconsin is green and gold. Um, if someone handed this to me at a party, I would be excited to talk to them about this beer. I would be very happy to get this beer at a party, but I would also be excited to find out that someone else has had this besides me. So, um, I am going to finish this thing out here, out on my fabulous porch with my neighbors and their noisy dog, which are right over there. Love that dog, though. He's a puppy. Just can't shut up. So, um, if you liked what I did here today, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up down below. And if you're new to the channel, hitting the hitting the subscribe button would be nice. You can see me next time. Maybe I'll dress sexier. No, no sexy about drinking beer on this channel. So it's just beer, baby. Okay. Anyway, if you want to talk to me about this beer or any of the other beers that I have tasted the flavor of, please make use of that comment section down below. So, um, I will see you guys next time. I have a fabulous beer to share, no matter where I'm at. Bye.